How's it going, everyone? So I'm going to be talking about Naruto's birthday today and how you can go ahead and get the Stage of 6 Pass Naruto to a 7-star. For a lot of you guys right now, either new players or you're just jumping on and you're wondering how can you go ahead and awaken this man right now, because the materials that you need to awaken 7 stars aren't always there, although there are really good ways for you to go ahead and get them, and they have been pretty constant ever since they first introduced them into the game, and I feel like that's actually a really strong thing. So with that said, I'm going to be going ahead and talking about how you can go ahead and get your 7-star Naruto from a 6-star right now if you're jumping into it and you need help with it. Everything that you need is already in the game. It might take you a little bit of grinding, but it shouldn't be too bad. So first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my boy Naruto. Today is his birthday, October 10th, of course. Love Naruto, man. Obviously my favorite character in the series itself is Naruto because it's Naruto. Like, obviously I say it's Obito, and he's like my favorite character, but I mean, when you watch Naruto, how can you not love Naruto the most? The series is about him, you know? Like, at the end of the day, I still love Naruto more than any other character, but within the series itself, like, Obito is the one that I relate to a lot, or I just like a lot his story. But yeah, happy birthday to my boy. I'm really happy for him having a good birthday today. So with that said, you can actually go ahead here, and it just talks about it. You can get 5 pearls today for logging in, which isn't bad. That's a single, and honestly not bad for a lot of people who are trying to summon. I've seen some people pull them on singles, and I will show that. I'll show some summons that you guys tagged me on Twitter with at the end of the video, so stay tuned to that. Now it actually tells you how you can go ahead and get him to a 7-star, which is really helpful. It actually does a really good job of that, so there is that, but I'm obviously going to be breaking it down just in case you need help even more. So one thing I want to talk about is I already talked about the banner when it was going to be coming. So there are no step-ups, of course, because we don't really have step-ups on these type of banners, which is why I was kind of unfortunate about it. So the chances of you getting him, very low. I might do one summon if I have enough pearls, but honestly I don't know if it's even worth it, because I really don't need this man necessarily, but it would be cool to get him. Now one way that you can guarantee yourself to get him is the same as when he first dropped. You can actually get him from the shop, but you need to do so many summons to be able to pull that man. So yeah, there's that. There's also this Samurai Naruto they added there. He's not that great. I wouldn't recommend that whatsoever. If you're gonna go ahead, I mean, it doesn't matter, I guess, if you have 100, but you can actually get Naruto for 300, but that's incredible amount of summons that you're gonna have to do it, so it's not really worth it. Now with that said, I'll go ahead and be talking about it. So when it comes to 7 stars, you need 3 different materials to go ahead and awaken them, and I'll go ahead and be showing that right now. So in the form of this right here, it is a 6-star awakening scroll. Now the only way that you can really get this is by awakening the 5-star awakening scrolls, and that's pretty easy to get. You can get that through a numerous amount of ways, but to my knowledge the only way you can get the 6-star one is by awakening the 5 stars, and you only need like a couple handful of these to go ahead and awaken it to the 6-star. And then you also need this talisman right here, which is very important to going ahead. And like I said, I have 3 right here, and I have almost every 7-star except for the Anniversary Naruto and the Stage of 6 Pass Naruto, and there's so many ways. Like, they've given you plenty of chances to get the materials, and that's one thing I will give kudos to them for. So let's break it down first. So you know how to get this material, you just have to awaken the 5-star, but how do you get the 5-star, you might be asking? Well, like I said, there's a lot of ways. So right now the panel mission is going to be your best friend. So I still haven't finished the Stage 1 Naruto one, but you can go ahead and get awakening scrolls from these. Like right there's one, and especially if you go on over to this tab over here, a lot of the panels on this one will give you awakening scrolls. This actually is really good for giving you a 7-star, and this is why I was thinking maybe they were still going to bring Naruto, because you can actually get the second one, which is the talisman, right here from doing this. And this is a lot easier than the normal way you can go ahead and get it. So literally, if you do this panel mission right here, you'll have everything that you need to go ahead and awaken the Naruto. Literally, I could just end it there and say go ahead and do that, but for whatever reason you're still struggling with that, you can use a lot of the ship tokens that you get to go ahead and complete the missions or skip it very easily. But there is another way if you don't feel like doing that, or if you're using it for another 7-star for whatever reason. You can actually come over here to the limited ninja trial, and every month, to my knowledge, if you complete 50 tagged impact, or not even a month, it tells you how long it lasts. 21 days left on this one. If you complete 50 missions tagged impact, you will get the talisman as well, but of course completing the panel missions a lot quicker than that. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, you can do this too if you want. Like, there's an abundance of ways to go ahead and get it, so it's just really not a problem. And even if you're too lazy to do all that, you can still go over here to the shop. You can use Granny Cat coins, which you can grind from Ninja Road, to go ahead and buy 2 Awakening Scrolls right there. And you can even use Clash coins, which I don't really recommend, but you know, there's an abundance of ways. That's what I'm trying to get at. The talisman's probably going to be the hardest part for you, but if you complete the panel mission, which is extremely easy, it'll be done like that. The impact mission is just kind of a bonus if you want that extra kind of boost with it, but you know, it doesn't really matter either or. But those are all the ways you can pretty much get it right now, and I think that that's a really good thing for a lot of players, because getting that Naruto to a 7-star is going to be very important for you, because the thing is that 7-stars have that the 6-stars don't normally have, which makes them so good, is the fact that they have the new latent skill, which was introduced back with this Naruto himself being the first 7-star. And I think that's always going to be iconic, that the first 7-star in Blazing was a Stage of 6 Pass Naruto Uzumaki. So getting the latent skill is just really good, man. Like, it's a really good jutsu. And honestly, like, it's not bad. Like, it's really not. You don't even really need Deuce for him. I mean, he's amazing without, like, with them, don't get me wrong, but like, you don't really need them. This Naruto's a really amazing heart unit. I just don't really need him for my team. Like, if I got him, it would only be for vanity. But yeah, not a bad unit. And when it comes to awakening him, it's really not that big of a deal, guys. You can go ahead and do it just like that with all the materials that I showed you in this video, and that pretty much takes care of it. So let me go ahead and show off some of y'all's summons that you guys have been tagging me on Twitter with, because it looks like the luck's been going around for a lot of you. So I want to show some love to the actual Naruto birthday banner as well. A lot of you guys pulling Final Valley Narutos, Sage of 6 Pass Narutos, all those things, which is very nice. Just, yeah, a lot of Narutos out there. The love was being shown around. But of course, when it comes to the actual 6-star, a lot of you guys getting it on one multi, some of you guys even doing singles, like in this case, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend, but if that's all you have, hey, maybe I'll do it too. Maybe just because, like, when it comes to that banner, there are no golds in it that are worth it. So maybe doing a single is worth it, because you honestly don't need the trash golds. Another person who pulled it on a single, very amazing. Like, just a lot of you guys having that amazing luck, it's pretty crazy. So if you guys pull the Naruto, or you just want to show me, go ahead and tag me on Twitter. It's gonna be in the description and also on the side right there, and hopefully you guys have some good luck. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna take care of it. I hope you guys found this helpful. I know that awakening 7-stars can be confusing for a lot of people, even if you've returned to Blazing after a long time. Then yeah, because the Naruto birthday banner is usually really hype, so I can see a lot of people returning, and at the same time, I just think it's very helpful for a lot of people to understand. So there are definitely abundance of ways you can go ahead and get the materials that you need. It's not just one set way. Obviously, doing the panel mission itself is the best way, and they even introduced it before they brought the banner out, so you kind of technically had time to go ahead and do it beforehand. But even if you didn't, you can go ahead and summon, get the Naruto, and then do them. And again, the ship tokens will come very handy in that. So yeah, that's gonna take care of it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.